think it was Benjamin Graham who said this, that you can't manage performance, but you can manage risk, which is true, right? We don't know what the market's going to do. I don't know if it's going to go up or down, so I can't manage that performance.
But what's the number one secret to managing the money properly?
Risk management first. So think about it this way. People try to manage performance. They try to beat the index. Everybody does it, right? We are naturally, as human beings, we are outcome-based thinking. That's how we all think, right? What's the weather going to do tomorrow? What's the stock market going to do? Who's going to get elected? Those are all outcome-based thinking questions. What we should be is scenario-based questions. What are we going to do if this candidate wins? What are we going to do if that candidate wins? What are we going to do, in the sake of the last presidential election, what are we going to do if it's unclear, right? Like, how are we going to act in different situations? And I think that kind of thinking opens you up to managing risk better. So, for example, if you're in the stock market, you have one of three outcomes. The market's going to go up, it's going to go down, or it's going to go sideways. You can make money on two of those three outcomes. You cannot make money on three of those three outcomes. So you can choose if it goes up, you can choose if it goes up and sideways, up or down. Any of the three, you can come up with a strategy to make money for any of the three, depending on what you think should happen. You just have to account for the fact that you're not going to make money in that third scenario. And the question is how bad are you going to lose in that scenario? And if you set it up in such a way so you lose really, really badly, then you obviously are not managing risk. So we look at, I think it was Benjamin Graham who said this, that you can't manage performance, but you can manage risk, which is true, right? We don't know what the market's going to do. I don't know if it's going to go up or down, so I can't manage that performance. But I can tell you, I can set up risk management in such a way so I can tell you, I will not lose more than X amount of this portfolio. I can create that for a client. Very, to the penny, I can create the loss. I just can't create the outcome or the performance, because that is unpredictable. That is knowing the future, which of course nobody can do. So that's really where we differ, is that we're not just saying, oh, put it in this and you're going to make 6%, 7%, whatever. You can't know that. That's total guesswork.
That's interesting.